All right, here we are in the lovely town of Chestermere, and we've got a beautiful project kind of shaping up here. I want to take you a little bit of a walkthrough prior to starting demolition. In fact, the demo crews set up this morning. You can kind of see some of their equipment around. They're ready to go, but we want to do a little bit of a preview, I guess, of this project before we get started. It's pretty intense. So stepping back into the design process, this client purchased this house specifically to be their forever home. So we really wanted to do everything we could to accommodate their wishes. And there was a big wish list. So one of the big things, one of the big problems with this floor plan was the stairwell location. It was so tight, the angles are so intense that they couldn't even get furniture down to the lower level, to the theater room and so forth. So that was a really big pain point for the clients. Plus, this was their forever home, so they really wanted this to really work for them in every aspect of their life for the next number of years, perhaps decades. So this became quite a radical change. So we came up with an idea. First of all, we had a couple of different configurations for the stairwell. We created those designs. Nothing really worked until we realized this formal dining that they had initially just was not necessary for their current lifestyle. So we created a pretty radical design. They wanted a grand front entrance, grand foyer, grand impact as you walk in the front door. So we relocated the stairwell to this location here. It is pretty radical, but pretty amazing. The other real problem piece with this home was the design was incredibly compartmentalized, but this piece was quite challenging. That was the kitchen. So there was an addition, an old addition. That's actually an old exterior wall. So this got pretty radical. We jumped up in the attic with our trades and looked at the engineering that's up there. And it is intense. So we are doing, we're hopefully going to do a pre-board tour at this project so you can come and see for yourself the intensity of what's required to take these walls down. So these walls here, there's literally beams. There's point loads here, there's point loads here, this is beam, there's a beam across here, all buried in the attic. All of that's going to come down because we're going to relocate the kitchen from here to here. And it is going to be a killer kitchen. Walk through Butler's pantry, kind of a pantry mudroom as it comes in from the garage. But this is going to be intense. The other cool thing about this project is, again, this whole forever home narrative really was what these folks wanted to embrace. And part of that was a staycation. So the idea was to stay in this home 4 seasons if needed, and they just want to live in and out just as they wish. So that brings us to this exterior piece here. So this entire wall is getting opened up with patio doors. This entire space here is going to be a 4-season room. So it's a 4-season sunroom. Hot tub, outdoor kitchen. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Vaulted ceiling through the center to kind of emulate the vault in that space in the great room. They'll be able to walk right out into this gorgeous space and enjoy it all year round.